On YouTube, I wanted to do another video, this time about indoor. I really don't talk about indoors too much, but I figured I'd make a video just describing of what I use on a daily basis. There's two things that every true footballer should have. One, it's a pair of Sambas, obviously. The other is a pair of Copas. Two things that every footballer should at least experience once in their lifetime if they participate in the world of football, soccer, whatever you want to call it. But I want to talk about the Sambas first. The Sambas are, from just a normal person looking at them, you wouldn't think that they're anything but just regular shoes, but they're actually very popular for indoor. And the great thing about Sambas is this: you can pretty much get them anywhere, and you can always catch them on sale too. They are by far the most durable shoe I've ever worn, indoor or not, and also by far the most comfortable too. This has everything you need. It has a nice thick sole that's good for protection and comfort. It has a suede sort of toe box for durability. That way your shoes don't get separated, and a lot of support. They have the 3 stripes. Yeah, some people think that that's just a cosmetic thing, but they actually are stitched on for a reason, to prevent stretching and to add support. They have a big tongue, just like with any Adidas Classic. Some people don't like that, but you get used to it. I use these not just for soccer. I use them just for walking around, just for normal, casual, everyday things. They're so versatile. You can use them for pretty much anything. So that's what makes them so great. And I think they're worth every penny. I've only bought 2 pairs because my first pair, my original pair, actually lasted. I kid you not. I wore them to the point where I was in the middle of a 5-on-5 game, and the sole finally just separated from the shoe. But I had them for probably about 5 years until they started to separate. So I highly encourage these to anybody out there, even if you're not into soccer. They're a classic, and you can't go wrong with them. And I guess that's sort of the philosophy with this pair of shoes, and also obviously the Copas. These are the most successful model they've ever made. I would say both of these actually are. Why? It goes back to that philosophy: if it's not broken, don't fix it. They haven't really changed much throughout the years. They've kept loyal to their original design, and their original intentions were just to make a great boot comprised mostly of leather for that natural touch, a lot of durability, and a lot of comfort. I don't know if I ever made a video about Copas, but I did grab a pair, and again, every footballer should have these at least once in their lifetime. You have to. There's no excuse not to get this pair, especially nowadays when leather boots are becoming a bit of endangered species. They don't really make them as, first of all, they're not really made anymore. The only leather boots that are still out there today are the Nike Tiempo. The ID Zero leather is it's not even really leather, but I guess there's a little bit of leather on there. I mean, there's some Puma boots that do have leather still, but for the most part, it's really hard to find kangaroo leather. That's another thing. Kangaroo leather they just prefer to use a cheaper, thinner, or I guess more durable material. The Copa, though, it's a great boot. Some people don't like the tongue or the ridiculous amount of lace you get, but you can always replace your laces. And some people even go even further, and they cut off the tongue, which I wouldn't recommend because it messes with the stitching or whatnot. But everybody should get it. Sizing is a little bit crazy on these. These are a 7.5, and I usually wear 8.5. I went a full size down, and even then I felt that I could have still gone down to like a 7 because these stretch ridiculously. But Adidas, this is the most iconic boot, obviously, and the Samba is just another great version, but for your feet on regular surfaces. These are also, although they don't recommend using the cleats on artificial turf, these are great because they're conical studs, so there's no risk of getting caught. Great for pivoting and whatnot. Every footballer should have these. That's just my opinion, but I think most of you would agree. And if you haven't picked up a pair of Sambas before, you should. You really should, because again, they are worth every penny. You get your return on your investment because they last such a long time. Very comfortable. You can use them for pretty much any outfit if you guys are like the people that like to, match and whatnot. You can't go wrong with the 3 stripes. That's pretty much it. Can't really think of anything else I wanted to point out in this video. As far as maintenance on these, both of them right now look kind of shiny. The reason why is because I put a leather coating, it's called Leather Food. It's made by Chelsea, and you rub it on your boots every now and then just for the leather to stay, in good condition. And it also, when you put them on after you let them sit for a while, you feel like the leather's really loosened up and they feel even more comfortable. As far as sizing on the Samba, I would recommend going half a size down from what you normally wear, just because, just like the Copa, they do stretch. Not as much as the Copa because they have the suede toe box, but they do stretch out, and they do conform to your foot pretty well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I do have another pair of boots coming, so I've been trying to put more time and effort into my channel again, just because you guys have been so loyal to me, and you guys were the reason why my channel got so much attention was football. So I do have another pair coming in tomorrow, so you guys will be able to see that, and I think you'll be pretty excited for what I have to show you guys. What else was I gonna say? I can't remember, but there are a lot of photos coming out leaked about next year and the World Cup and sort of the models and colorways that are going to come out. So I think I'll try and make a video of that. All right, guys, thank you for watching. And any questions about this, definitely comment below. I know sizing can be very difficult with either pair, especially the Copa. So just let me know. Thank you.